I was locked inside the car and almost passed out from the heat. The driver was next door in an air-conditioned shop eating iced watermelon. He was drinking cold cola without a care. The outside temperature was nearly 50 degrees. Inside the car, it felt like 80 degrees. The windows were already locked by the driver. I could not get out at all to avoid dying from the heat. I used my last strength to pound on the door and shout for help. After hearing the noise, the shop owner came out. The driver lied and said it was his own naughty child in the car. He told the owner to ignore it. At this point, my clothes were completely soaked with sweat. Just when I was about to collapse, the driver walked over with a smug look. I thought he was going to let me out, but instead he said he wanted to eat first. He told me to wait patiently. In response to my pleas, he pretended not to hear, and even turned the car air conditioning to the hottest setting. Seeing this, I had no choice but to save myself. I first found the only water in the car and drank it all. Then I called the woman. I angrily asked if her family was trying to kill someone. When I learned she was the one behind this, I was furious. In a fit of rage, I smashed the car window. Then I staggered into the convenience store. I had no energy to deal with the driver. I paid for a bottle of water and drank it like crazy. When the driver realized I broke his car window, he became furious. The shop owner advised me to apologize quickly. He said ordinary people like us cannot fight the rich. I told him the driver should apologize to me. Otherwise, I would call the police. The driver immediately tried to grab my phone, but I pinned him to the ground with one hand. Just at that moment, the woman arrived with a group of bodyguards. Seeing her intimate behavior with the driver, I immediately knew they had a hidden affair. At least now I saw her true colors clearly before she could speak. I proposed to cancel the engagement, but I demanded she return my betrothal gift, which was my family heirloom jade pendant. Hearing this, she took it out of her bag at once. She mocked it as an obvious worthless fake. The driver snatched it and threw it on the ground. When I tried to pick it up, he stepped on it, then kicked it into the drain. I rushed over to search for it. My hands were scraped raw, but I could not find it. The woman looked down on me arrogantly. She tossed $200 at me, saying it was enough to buy 10 of them. I refused her money. She thought I was trying to scam her. Even the bodyguard said such jade cost $10 a bag online. She assumed I wanted more money. She threw down a stack of cash and tried to leave. I stopped her again and demanded she return the jade pendant. I was pulled away by the bodyguards. Meanwhile, her father was feeling pleased with himself. He thought with my help, his family crisis would be resolved. Her brother then asked about her matchmaking progress. When he heard about the conflict with me, they all rushed to the scene. By then, I was already furious. I shoved the bodyguards aside and walked step by step toward the woman and the driver. She immediately brought up her family background, trying to intimidate me. I did not care at all. I said I could make her family go bankrupt within a day. She did not believe a word of it. Just then, her father and brother arrived, and with one glance, her father recognized who I really was.